For the Israelis, what began as a boom year turned sour in the last 3 months of the year. 1973 began on a bright note with nationwide celebrations marking the 25th anniversary of the Jewish state. And the main danger appeared to be a battle against galloping inflation as young Israelis pursued the luxuries of an affluent society. But on Judaism's holiest day, Yom Kippur, all that suddenly changed. On the afternoon of October the 6th, the massed armies of Egypt and Syria swept over the 1967 ceasefire lines. The much vaunted Israeli defense forces were caught ill-prepared for the surprise attack. On the Golan Heights, Syria's Soviet-built tanks struck deep into Israeli territory to within sight of the Sea of Galilee. In the Sinai Desert, the Egyptians stormed the Suez Canal and crossed what Defense Minister General Moshe Dayan had once described as the world's greatest natural tank trap against virtually no opposition. For 36 hours, until the citizen soldiers of Israel's reserve army could be fully mobilized, the situation was critical. Then the tide of battle turned. The ceasefire came with the Syrians defeated, but with the Egyptians still holding a large area of the east bank of the Suez Canal, and the Israelis, for the first time, on the African continent, holding a large chunk of Egypt. Although the Israelis have a large force of the Egyptian Third Army encircled on the east bank of the Suez Canal, it is debatable whether the Israelis themselves are not also in danger of encirclement. Their bridgehead across the canal is only 17 miles wide, and if that falls, their forces on the West Bank will be in the same predicament as the Egyptian Third Army. 1974 finds the eyes of the world and the Middle East turned towards Geneva, where, for the first time, Israeli and Arab delegations are grouped around a conference table with the two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, and the United Nations, trying to find a peace formula. Peter Lynch, UPITN, Tel Aviv.